Immigrate to Canada with 5 easy ways. Today's video update will bring you the details on the 5 simple ways you can immigrate to Canada. Are you thinking of moving to Canada? Well, it could be the ideal decision you make for your future. Here are some reasons why. Canada ranks at number 1 for quality of life globally and has also been ranked at number 1 for the best country in the world. These achievements mean that Canada bears countless opportunities for 2022. So, let's take a look at 5 easy ways to move to Canada in 2022. 1. Express entry. The express entry system is popular as one of the fastest methods to immigrate. Many foreign citizens prefer this program because the processing time could take as little as 6 months. You can apply online from anywhere in the world and don't require a job offer to apply for this program and live in Canada. Within the express entry system, there are 3 programs: Canadian Experience Class, Federal Skilled Worker Program, and Federal Skilled Trades Program. Express entry is regarded as a very competitive system. Suppose you fulfill the eligibility conditions for one of the programs mentioned earlier. In that case, you'll be scored out of 1,200 comprehensive ranking system points. Once you're given your CRS score, it will decide if you will gain an invitation to apply for permanent residency. Let us now go through the factors that will affect your CRS score. Education level, language proficiency in English, French, or both. Applying with a partner, and the optional factors such as a job offer and siblings in Canada. 2. Provincial Nominee Program, PNP. This program permits provinces to nominate you if you hold a preferred skill set required in that province. Each province has its PNP, and the conditions for each PNP will vary from every province. Let's now go over Canada's 11 provincial nomination programs. Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, AINP. British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program, BCPNP. Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, MPNP. New Brunswick Provincial Nominee Program, NWPNP. Newfoundland and Labrador Provincial Nominee Program, NLPNP. Northwest Territories Nominee Program, NTNP. Nova Scotia Provincial Nominee Program, NSPNP. Ontario Provincial Nominee Program, OINP. Prince Edward Island Provincial Nominee Program, PEIPNP. Saskatchewan Provincial Nominee Program, SINP. Yukon Nominee Program, YNP. 3. Family Sponsorship. Family sponsorship is one of the straightforward methods to immigrate to Canada. It allows a family member living in Canada to sponsor a relative in another country to immigrate to Canada. If you are a Canadian citizen who doesn't live in Canada, you won't be allowed to sponsor someone to move to Canada. Let's find out more about the 4 streams in this program. Parents and Grandparents Sponsorship. This stream is limited to 10,000 people, which is the amount that the IRCC invites per year. Candidates can sponsor their parents or grandparents to migrate to Canada. However, they will bear the financial accountability on their shoulders. For this program, the government doesn't offer financial assistance. Spousal and Common Law Partner Sponsorship. This stream permits the sponsor, who must be a Canadian citizen, to sponsor their spouse or partner for Canadian permanent residency, whether they are present in Canada or not. Dependent Child Sponsorship. If the children obtain approval from the IRCC, whether they are biological or adopted, the sponsorship will apply to them. Children are eligible as dependents if they're below 22 years old and don't have a spouse. Orphaned family members and siblings. If the applicant has a brother, sister, nephew, niece, or grandchild who is orphaned, the applicant will be permitted to sponsor them if the applicant resides in Canada. Additional options are to sponsor one relative, brother, sister, nephew, niece, aunt or uncle of any age, if the applicant doesn't have a more immediate living relative, such as a spouse, dependent children, parents, or grandparents. 4. Atlantic Immigration Program, AIP. The AIP was specially developed for Canada's 4 Atlantic provinces. The primary purpose of this program is to aid Canadian employers with locating skilled or qualified foreign citizens who were able to fill gaps in the market where they couldn't fill them locally. This program allows skilled workers to immigrate to either one of these 4 provinces: Newfoundland and Labrador, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. There are 3 programs within the AIP: Atlantic High Skilled Program, Atlantic International Graduate Program, and Atlantic Intermediate Skilled Program. 5. Home Care Provider Pilots. To be eligible for the Home Care Provider Pilots, you'll require a valid job offer from a Canadian employer. You'll also require a 1-year post-secondary education qualification. There are 2 kinds of Home Care Provider Pilots. They are Home Support Worker Provider Pilot, NOC 4412, and Home Child Care Provider Pilot, NOC 4411. Now let's take a look at which occupations come under these pilots. Home Support Worker Provider Pilot, NOC 4412. At-home attendant for persons with disabilities. Doula. Family caregiver. Home support worker. Home visitor. Housekeeper. Live-in caregiver for seniors. Personal aide. Personal care attendant. Respite worker. Home child care provider pilot, NOC 4411. Au pair. Babysitter. Live-in child caregiver. Nanny. Parents helper and private home child caregiver. We have reached the end of today's video update. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.